Hi guys, welcome back. England 70, Canada 14. Yes, there were some other games this weekend apart from the Lions. I'll also review the Wales game as well. Big win for England, although Canada, not the greatest team. I was told in the comments before the game that Canada wouldn't be that strong. They don't look as good as the USA, completely outclassed in certain areas, but still a good workout for England, and certain guys really stood out. And literally less than a minute in, great work from Underhill. He was a beast all game. Tackle and turnover in the same action. Get a penalty, maul try. Lovely conversion from Smith. Blamire scores one of his many tries, his hat-trick of tries. And the maul just minced Canada all game. They weren't even close. Scrum and maul was embarrassing for Canada, completely outclassed. But they do go on a bit of an attack here and get a good try. A number of good attacking line-outs. They have a huge 2v1 on the right, but inexplicably the 15 doesn't give it for a walk-in, which was pretty terrible. But more offside from England. And the thing with England is they didn't need to push the defence at all. It was a bit annoying. Getting over enthusiastic, they really needed to give a foot and just relax and not go offside. But Brady gets a nice tap penalty try, 7-all. Then great break from Kelly to Smith on 11 minutes. Penalty, 5 metre line out for England. Another massive maul. Just walk through Canada. Concede the penalty try and a yellow card to the second row. So that's not great. Then we get one of Radwan's tries. Goodness me, just gas. It's a simple outside break. You know, one of those ones you often see in school matches or a club match where just one player's just got too much gas for the other. Radwan absolutely roasts the defence. 21-7. Great game for Radwan for sure. And England do continue with their ridiculous offside penalties. Absolutely no need. But Nelson, the 10, he puts the 5 metre penalty kick into touch instead of getting the 5 metre line out. So that's a bit of a let off there. But England continue to absolutely melt the Canadian scrum. And then Genge gets a huge break, works right to Thokanasiga. Really nice finish. Another great conversion from Smith. So the game's already out of sight here before half an hour, 28-7. Then the biggest moment of the match, really, Thokanasiga. Nelson goes high. Thokanasiga throws him off like a ragdoll twice. 35-7, great try. Smith, lovely conversion. Underhill continues to absolutely wreck the tackle and the breakdown. Then more great play between Smith, Thokanasiga, back to Smith, grubber through, but Slade just can't quite ground the ball. It really seems at this point that every England attack is breaking through. Then Ludlow gets a yellow, really silly to be honest, wading through a ruck for no particular reason. Knees a Canadian player in the face, could easily have been a red. So that could have changed the score a bit. England's over-enthusiasm still continuing to bite them. They just need to calm it down. Absolutely no need. Canada get 3 5-metre mauls in a row, makes some pick-and-go plays, makes room for the winger Lloyd, who goes over wide right. Nice try for Canada, 35-14. But a try just before half-time. Canada cannot cope with England's maul completely. Go through Canada like butter. Another try for Blamire, 42-14 at half-time. The second half starts much like the first half, with England just wading through Canada. Genge is actually absolutely wrecking this game. Sure, it's a weaker opposition, but it was a big game for Genge. He seeks out Paul Nelson, who they try and hide in a different part of the defensive line, but they still find him and pile through him. Lloyd actually then finds the best way to tackle Thokanasiga, which is not to tackle him. Literally jumps out the way, gives him a little slap on the head to give away a penalty. That was pretty funny. And Genge's carries making massive headway. He barrels over with a nice round the corner carry, so great for Genge. 47 to 14. And then we get the news that Marcus Smith is going to South Africa to replace Finn Russell. That's a crazy part of the game. He gets told when he goes off, it looks like. Canada cannot deal with England's pace and power. Radwan goes in for his second try, 56-14. Slade's using his boot really nicely with the massive kicks. Looks like Canada are completely shot. Looks like another maul try, but there's a knock-on that prevents Ludlow scoring. But then, no problem next time round, a couple of minutes later, Blamire goes over again for his hat-trick, 63-14. And then the last try of the match is Radwan, who actually regathers a high ball for a small guy. Canada shouldn't be letting him do that. Shows great gas again to score 70-14. And that's the game really. End of the game's a bit messy, but finishes 70-14. England, good way to finish their summer series. Some number of guys putting their hands up. Smith, who's now a Lion, Radwan, Thokanasiga, Genjan Underhill, all impressing. Has to be said, Canada were a fairly weak opposition though, so let me know what you think of that game.